but this is a cautionary tale. Sometimes TikTok shop things just destroy your house a little bit. Today's video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one website platform to build a brand, grow your online presence, and launch your passion project. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I hope y'all are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. In today's installment of I'm easily influenced and also overly curious, we're gonna be testing out a whole bunch of products that I was influenced to purchase through just savvy influencers. They're so convincing. Repetitive, non-relenting TikTok ads, and potentially just some random things that I happened across on TikTok that I thought, oh, I like that. But all the items in today's video are things that I discovered on TikTok. Now, not everything I did purchase directly through TikTok shop, but all these items are TikTok influence purchases and like kind of spooky, like Halloween-ish. Because today is Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. First thing that we're going to be trying out here are some face accoutrements. I am not barefaced currently, but I am less faced than I typically am. So the first viral TikTok beauty item that I was inspired to try is a singular eyeshadow. I saw this singular, beautiful, glittery eyeshadow everywhere all the time on my For You page. This video right here is sitting at 184,000 likes and 4.6 million views. It just, her eye, she looked ethereal, okay? And I was thinking, if I'm trying to do some type of Halloween inspired video, what kind of makeup could I get for that? So I thought this eyeshadow would be great for some type of fairy costume, or just any, you know, little sparkly eyeshadow look that you want to do with the costume, or just for everyday use too. So the first item is this singular little eyeshadow here from Adriana Nicole. This is the single duochrome eyeshadow. This is in the shade Ethereal because that's the one in the video, and I think that's the one that's the top seller. They do have several different shades when you actually click on the shop button. I mean, it looks beautiful. This is my first time seeing it. It really does look beautiful. And in all these videos, they just basically take their finger, swipe it on their eyes, and they look sparkly and stunning. Oh, I look sparkly and stunning. So the Adriana Nicole Cosmetics shop has 106.9 thousand sales with 9,789 reviews and a 4.8 star rating. And these singular little duochrome eyeshadows have been sold 84,000 times, over 84,000 times. It just looks so beautiful and easy to apply, which I can always appreciate something that's easy. The ethereal shade here is supposed to be a pink, nude, and blue shift. It is a little expensive for just one pan. So each one of these little pans here is $12. And if you're only buying one, I don't know if they do free shipping over like a certain level or anything. I personally just purchased one, so I did have to pay for shipping. This one was $12 with $3.96 shipping. I also paid 96 cents in taxes, so it's brought my total to $16.92, which for one eyeshadow is fairly expensive. It's very expensive, to be fully honest. Apparently they do have these pans also in like a full palette, so if you wanted to get multiple of them, the palette's probably a little bit cheaper. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's smooth. Butter. I thought it was gonna have maybe big chunks of glitter in it, and I can't quite tell yet if it does or not, so let me do a quick hand swatch here. That is really pretty. It honestly really is. Look at that shift. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm really seeing a nude shift in there. However, it's gorgeous, and it does look like there are some, it's almost like they're not even glitters. It's like they're like like thin sheets of shine. You know, now that I say that, that does actually sound like glitter. But it doesn't feel like chunky and glittery at all. If you do disperse it, like I kind of rub this around the back of my hand, it's still really pretty. It just looks more maybe like a topper or just like a really dispersed glitter. But if you want to pack it on, it does seem like it really packs a punch. It does say to apply it with the finger. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like on the lid. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Hello. They make this look just so easy, just basically like one, just a little swipe across the eye. Oh my goodness. Oh. Actually, that's really pretty. I'm gonna try to go pretty heavily concentrated here on the lid and then just disperse it lightly, like up as I go, since I don't have a transition shade or anything else on right now. A little bit of fallout, not terrible. Okay, maybe a little bit worse than I thought, but it's still not bad. All right, you guys. Oh, dang it. That's actually real pretty. Oh my goodness. I think I'm really loving most about it. I mean, of course, you know, the way it catches the light, the shift, that like kind of icy blue pink shift, I think is lovely. But even though it is dispersed like all the way up here, when I move my like head and face, this just blends really nicely. At least in person it does. It blends really seamlessly, so it doesn't really look like there's a ton of product up here on my lid. I mean, it's definitely less than there is down here, but you know, on my upper lid area here, it just kind of looks almost like like a pale pink shadow, and it doesn't create a super hard line of glitter, but it'll still catch the light just really nicely. Oh, that's so pretty. You know, for me, this probably wouldn't be like an everyday kind of wear makeup product for me, but like I said, I was just thinking potentially with Halloween costumes or something in mind, having a really ethereal looking eyeshadow like this, I think could be really versatile. But if this is your vibe for every day, then I think it should be your vibe for every day. This is beautiful. Why isn't this my vibe for every day? Maybe it is now. Maybe this is just the new me. Sparkle eyes. Ethereal unicorn mermaid skin fairy tale sparkle eyes. Make that my AOL username. Like, stop getting it all the way down your face. This isn't even fallout at this point. This is me just not knowing how to like control my fingers. Fine motor skills, use them. I will make this look a little bit nicer in just a minute because I am going to touch up my makeup. But first, before we do that, we got to make ourselves even more sparkly. And the way that we're going to do that is with Taylor Swift endorsed glitter freckles. In particular, Phase-Its. Oh, maybe like Phase It? Or just Phase It? The zit of a fae. Fairy Zits. That's probably not what the brand was going for with that. Anyway, it's these! So, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but Taylor Swift goes to football games. And at one of these football games, she happened to wear some glittery little freckles on her face. And a TikTok creator who is also the creator of these particular little sounded like a robot malfunctioning glitter freckles came out and said that those are her glitter freckles that she is wearing. So she made a video like so excited, so pumped that Taylor Swift was wearing her freckles on her face. So in this video here that has 687.8 thousand likes and 8.7 million views, the creator of this brand is just in tears, overjoyed because Taylor Swift is wearing her freckle brand at the football game, the game of the foot. And there's also a separate video with 1.1 million likes and 13 million views of all the orders that are coming in because Taylor Swift wore these freckles at the Chiefs game. I do happen to know the name of the football team. Chiefs, Travis, the funny brother with the beard. And again, I thought they could be good for like a Halloween costume. You could be a fairy. You could be anything that you're wearing this eyeshadow for. Maybe you want to be Pippi Longstocking, but with a little pizzazz. Who else has freckles? So I actually went and purchased these directly from their website. I'm not 100% sure the breakdown of what TikTok takes from businesses and stuff when they sell through TikTok. I don't know if there's like a large percentage they take. I don't know how it works. I don't sell anything on TikTok Shop, but I have, you know, looked into selling things on online platforms, and usually, depending on the website, there's definitely some type of a cut, and I just feel like TikTok says the big cut. And because they are a small business, I thought I would just go purchase through their own website that potentially has less of a cut taken from them. On their website, they have a couple different variations of the freckles. Now, for some reason, when I purchased these, it said gold glitter Halloween freckles, and I was like, what makes them Halloween? Are there little like hidden pumpkins or something in here? Or like I don't know, like a witch flying through the stars? And I did like a little sleuthing, and nothing made them Halloween. I think maybe it was just an algorithm thing to try to increase sales for like the Halloween season. They are $15.99 if you get 6 of them. They are $29.99 if you get 12 of them, and they are $45.99 if you get 18 of them. I got the 6-pack of freckles, so it was $15.99, but then there's also a $4.43 shipping charge. So these were just a little bit over $20 for 6 patches of freckles. I don't know, maybe if there potentially be free shipping if your order total was more than $15. Yeah, free shipping over 60 bucks. Oh goodness. Okay, so you definitely have to order quite a bit to get free shipping. I did look and it said that you can put it over like sunscreen and foundation. It didn't say anything about like powder products, so I didn't put powder on my face yet. So hopefully that doesn't mess up anything. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out exactly where I want this. All right, just real quick, roll that back, slow it down. What the heck is that? What are you doing there? Oh, mine'll be all the way down here. Am I not doing this right? Oh, you dum-dum. Maybe the scooped out part where your eyes are supposed to go is where you should put your eyes. I should like shove it underneath my eyeball. That it's scooped for a reason. Okay, so it says with a wet, my wet towel is dissolving the packing peanuts. With a wet towel, hold on to the face for 60 seconds. Should have wetted my towel more because covering the entire thing is a little difficult. Oh, I kind of squished it around. I hope I didn't mess it up too bad. No. Oh no, okay. Why do I look like a terrible superhero? The white bat. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna peel this off. I don't know if I held it down there long enough, but I didn't want to keep like kind of squishing it because I was changing the position. Is it working? It did kind of work, but I do think because I moved it around a little bit because I was trying to squish the towel down, I think it did mess up some of the sparkles, unfortunately. I don't know if I can kind of like melt them into place. Oh, I like that one little like starburst under the eye. That's cute. Oh, that's actually kind of adorable. I feel magical. No, it says that these can last like up to 3 days. I don't know if that's if you have foundation and stuff on already or if it's just going on to bare skin, but they can be removed with like an oil cleanser. It could have gone on a little bit better if I didn't accidentally like scooch around the paper. And also I think my towel needed to be just a little bit more damp to help them transfer. But they're cute. They really are cute. I just feel so shiny. Really fast, I'm gonna go ahead and just finish up my makeup to kind of finish off this look, and I'll be right back. I just really quickly throw on some eyeliner and some mascara, try to clean up the look a little bit. I still feel really like fun and sparkly and I like it. I will say when you're looking up a little bit closer in like the mirror and stuff, they can look a little potentially on the messy side, but I do think a lot of that could have been like an application issue on my side. Not a wet enough towel, and I did accidentally shift it a bit. We're gonna do a quick retest of the glitter freckles just here in a second, but first I'd love to tell you guys what's today's sponsor, Squarespace. As an entrepreneur and owner of 3 businesses, I have been working with and using Squarespace for years now, and I couldn't recommend the platform enough. Squarespace offers so many cool and useful features that allow either first-time website builders or seasoned pros to create a website that'll help you stand out and succeed online. Plus, it's honestly just really fun to make your own website. Squarespace has introduced design intelligence that combines years of expertise with AI to help you unlock your full creative potential. Design intelligence empowers anyone to build a more beautiful, personalized, and unique website tailored to your individual needs that will allow you to create a bespoke digital identity. With Squarespace Blueprint AI, you can start a fully custom on-brand website with their latest AI-enhanced website builder. You just answer a few questions and their interactive design system transforms basic information about you and your business into an elevated online presence with curated premium quality content automatically added and matched to your profile and aesthetic. And then if you're looking to sell online, Squarespace Payments makes it super easy to accept payments from customers. Getting started is really fast and simple, just a few clicks and you're ready to start receiving payments. Plus, you can give your customers more ways to pay with popular payment methods like Klarna, Apple Pay, Afterpay, and ClearPay. And you can also super easily connect your social and multimedia accounts to extend your brand's footprint. So if you're looking for a way to create a unique online presence, boost your brand, or help run your business, Squarespace has you covered. So check out squarespace.com for a free trial, and then when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Alexandria Ryan for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. And thank you so incredibly much to Squarespace for your continued support of the channel. It really means the world to me. Hey guys, okay, so this is me after being up legitimately all night filming and editing and having a really rough time doing it. I look like I just got back from a long night of partying with Kesha in 2010. But I did actually want to try the Phase of Freckles one more time with a more saturated towel and on clean skin. So I'm gonna clean up my skin real fast, get off as much glitter as I possibly can. There's still a lot on there. And then I'm gonna give the freckles another try with a more saturated towel and see how they work out. I already could tell when I was peeling off the little paper that they were gonna be on my skin better. These just look a lot more like blended, melted into the skin than they did the first time. I'm assuming it's probably because I had on foundation and because my towel just wasn't wet enough. I thought the first round looked really cute, but I think this round looks a lot better and I feel like they're more secure on my face and they'll probably stay longer. All right, and then the last item here in kind of like the beauty section of TikTok made me buy it because I'm weak is this perfume. This is Pear Perfume. I thought it could go potentially with like the Halloween theme because, you know, like potion, like I'm a witch or something like that. But I also have just seen this 1,000 times and I wanted to smell it. I think pear stuff smells really good. I really do. Anything like pear scented, it just has such like a fresh juiciness to it. So this sounded delicious and I really wanted to smell it. I have seen this box and this pretty little bottle. It is a really pretty little bottle. Just floating around on my For You page for forever. So many videos. There's not one that I remember being like, oh man, that's a super viral crazy video or anything. I've just seen it's not necessarily so many different separate videos about the same exact perfume. And I finally just had to break down and get it. I was like, fine, okay. This better smell like the daggone like sweetest, juiciest, ripest pear in the entire world because that's what they've led me to believe. And this wasn't like super cheap or anything. I mean, well, depending on how much you typically are used to paying for scents and perfume, then like if you're into like Baccarat Rouge, this was free. But for like a TikTok shop fragrance, I feel like this was a little bit on the pricey side. It was $39. However, shipping was included, so that's really nice. And then with taxes, it brought it to $41.34, which, you know, is not crazy. Okay, that's not crazy for a perfume. It truly and honestly isn't. It's just the most expensive thing I purchased from TikTok shop ever. Just so I was like, oh man, it's pricey. I purchased this directly from the TikTok shop from Aroma Concepts, Florida. I'm guessing that's what the FL means. That could mean literally anything else. Fragrance land. I don't know. They have sold 450,000 items with 54,000 reviews with a 4.4 stars. Pear Potion appears to be the #1 seller. It has nearly 12,000 sales with a 4.5 star rating, so that's also really good. It has a very intense description. I'm not going to torture you with like a dramatic reading of this description here, but it does claim to be a unisex fragrance that, see, I immediately wanted to go into like the dramatic perfume reading voice. Immerse yourself in a symphony of tantalizing notes that evoke the crispness of ripe pears and the sweetness of juicy apples. So yeah, it has the top notes of a succulent pear that's intertwined with crisp apple. The heart notes are jasmine and caramel, and then the final act of the Pear Potion is ripe raspberry and musk. So it seems like it's going to be like a very fruity, juicy, sweet, but also a little like a rich scent. So I haven't smelled it yet, and I'm very excited to. Like I said, it's a beautiful bottle. I think this would look really nice setting out on your vanity or on your perfume collection. I really like the green color. I think it's really pretty. Okay, all right. Right off the bat, just smelling it like from its little spray hole here, I'm not getting juiciness, sweetness. I am getting floral. So for some reason, floral is the first scent that I'm getting, like just smelling it, you know, out the hole. Let's give it a little spritz here on like some paper, and then I'll try it on my skin. Sprays nicely. Ooh, okay, once it's actually sprayed, then like the kind of crisp tart apple comes through, a little bit of that like juicy pear. I honestly feel like the apple is almost a little bit more present for me. Like it almost kind of just smells like a caramel apple. I'm getting the caramel notes, so that's good. But it could smell different like on the skin, like once the skin starts warming it up. Oh, there's so many. That's too, I can't talk. That's too many sprays. It doesn't taste like pears or apples or caramel, unfortunately. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I do actually kind of get more pear now that it's on the skin than I did on the box. On the box, it smelled like more sharp, and on the skin, it smells a little bit more sweet. I like it, but there's something in the end note. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not loving. Like as I'm like sucking in through my nose, it's smelling good, and then as soon as like I stop the breath, there's something I can smell and almost like kind of like taste in the back of my tongue. Yeah, it just kind of finishes odd for me. Maybe it's the musk that it's finishing with. Honestly, kind of just hoped this was gonna smell like straight juice. Like a really sweet, juicy pear. That's what I was going for. But the extra notes that are in there, like maybe the musk, the caramel, something is just at the end. I'm just not loving it. I don't know. I feel like it's one that I probably wouldn't like reach for a ton. It's still really pretty. Maybe I could combine this with something else, but unfortunately, I just don't think this would be something that I reach for again and again. Please let me know down below if you guys have tried out this perfume before, and maybe it's just me. Maybe I just don't mix well with it. Perfumes do tend to smell different on different people. I mean, this smelled different on the box versus like on my skin. So maybe it's just me and my, you know, natural musk. just maybe not blend well with the pear perfume. Unfortunate though, because I do think it's really pretty and I really wanted to smell like pears. Alright, so the next category we have up here is apparel. And I'm sure you guys have guessed by now that yes, this is a TikTok shirt. It says, hold on, I'm just trying to keep it together. And no truer sentiment has ever been sentimented for me currently. Me and good old monster here. We are one, we are connected in that way. Just trying to keep it together. That's doing the best we can. Alright, so like a little bit of confession time for this one. The reason I purchased this shirt is not because like I saw an extremely viral video or something, but this popped up on like my shop page. I think when I was buying the the perfume, and it was on sale for $9. And I was like, oh, a Comfort Colors t-shirt for $9 with Frankenstein and a very relatable quote. Well, I gotta get me that. And I did. Ooh, write a review, earn $5 off coupon. See, this is how they get you. You don't do this. Don't chop on here. I'm doing it so you guys don't have to. So this was $9, but there was $4.28 shipping, but my total cost for the t-shirt came to $14, and honestly, you can't get a Kohl's t-shirt for $14 nowadays. And this t-shirt was printed on a comfort color shirt, which just happens to be my favorite style of shirt right now. I just really love the wash, the feel, the wear of them. However, this one is a little weird in the elbows. Not elbows, not ankles. What else did I want to say? Shoulders. This one's a little weird in the shoulders. So I don't know if it's perhaps like maybe what they put it on or stretched it out on to get the print on it, but the shoulders are honestly kind of strange. Like they're dimpling in. They look like a little like belly button or something. I don't really know what's going on with that. I'm hoping maybe when I wash it, it'll kind of fix that issue. It's currently not washed. It'll be fine. But both shoulders are like a little bit strange. I got this in a size extra large. That's typically the size I get like all of my t-shirts. I just like an oversized fit. I also like them to be long enough to kind of cover like the bottom when I wear either like my little stretchy kind of like bike shorts or, you know, leggings. And this one does just that. So I have on like little bike shorts right now, and it comes to pretty much the perfect length for me. I am 5'5", so if you're taller, you know, it might be a little shorter. If you're shorter, it might be a little longer. This one, I don't know, maybe this one was like a strange batch of comfort colors, and maybe that's why it was on sale or something. It feels a little bit potentially thinner than my other comfort color shirts I'm used to. I got mine in the shade Pepper, so it's kind of like a vintage wash charcoal gray, and then the printing that's on it doesn't feel too shiny vinyl-y or anything, and it definitely doesn't feel like it's gonna peel off in the wash, so that's good. I got it from Elizabeth Shopia. Definitely one of the lower selling shops that I purchase things from. It has 2.5 thousand sales, 218 reviews with 4.3 star, but not terrible. I ordered the shirt on October 10th and it arrived to me on October 19th, so not terrible shipping time. And yeah, I think it's cute and it's cozy and it's comfy, and I will wear it past the Halloween season. I will. But you guys might have noticed back here, I have yet another shirt. This is gonna be my Halloween outfit for tomorrow. It's the Monster Mash. I'm really excited about this shirt. I have very nostalgic memories of the Monster Mash. My mom had this little figure thing. It was like a graveyard, and there was, you know, these guys pretty much in it, and you would press a button and they would Monster Mash, and it would play the song as they like went back and forth in the graveyard. I wonder if she still has that. I hope she does. All right, so here is the Monster Mash shirt on. Same kind of length. It's the same size. It also is a comfort color shirt. This one appears to be put together better though. Maybe that's why that one was so cheap. Is because it was like a seconds or something from Comfort Colors, but you know, not elbows. Little shoulders on this one don't look like belly buttons, so that's good. I really like the vintagey kind of pumpkin-y orange of this shirt, and it feels so nice and it hangs so well, and it's so cute. The little Monster Mash characters. I kind of wish they'd given the ghost a different color because you can just see through it, which is probably accurate. But it would have been nice if he was like white or some type of gray. And then kind of the same thing with Dracula here. I wish he had like maybe like a gray tone or something to his face, because they do blend in a little bit. But apart from that, I really like it. I like that the printing looks a little vintagey and worn in as well. I think that's really cute. All right, I must have just been on a shopping spree on October 10th. This one was also ordered on October 10th. It arrived in my mailbox on October 18th. This one was a little bit more expensive, I must say, a little bit more expensive. But honestly, by the time you like added up the shipping of that one and everything for this one, it's just a few dollars apart. So this was $20. I did get free shipping, that's nice. With taxes it was $1.20, so it was $21.20 for the shirt. But again, for like a nice quality t-shirt that like, yes, I still will wear this after Halloween. You can Monster Mash all year round. And I have been wearing like everything I purchased from TikTok for these videos. That's been like my wardrobe. I've worn every single t-shirt, every single sweatshirt over and over and over. I really like them. This one I ordered from store UHI 98. They have sold 132 of these Monster Mash shirts. So again, not a crazy viral product. I saw it and I liked it, and I saw it in an ad, and the ad influenced me, and it did what it was supposed to. It sold to me. I like it. I think it's a really nice shirt, and I think I'm gonna wear it tomorrow when I pass out candy to Halloween, give to children. When I pass out candy to Halloween, that's almost what came out of my mouth. Let's have ourselves a little snack break. A little candy snack break because of Halloween and candy. I have never had an edible thing advertised to me more than these have been advertised to me. And the weird thing about it is, it's like I couldn't escape these day in, day out on TikTok for a while, and then they just disappeared. And then recently they reemerged, like the Avatar. And what they were saying, the reason as to why like they were gone and they came back is because they were so sold out that they couldn't get them anymore. And what I'm talking about are Sweet Joy Bites Brigadeiros. I don't know if you guys have or haven't seen these, but I've seen them enough for everybody. There's no way that's all they've sold. I feel like I've seen more videos than sales. There's no way. This video right here has 148,000 likes. This one has 136,000 likes. Okay, I mean, it's still a decent amount of sales, but it's only 9,707. Based on the amount of videos that I've seen about these little guys, I thought they would have sold billions. So many. Now you can buy these from Sweet Joy Bites like other places than TikTok Shop, and this is not like something that they came up with, they created. Brigadeiros is a Brazilian dessert. It's like a little bonbon. They're made with sweetened condensed milk and other ingredients, so this brand didn't come up with Brigadeiros. They just happen to be the popular brand that sells them on TikTok. It came with an ice pack that is no longer icy, which is really nice. I got just a small assortment of them. They do offer different sizes and varieties, so I just got the small one, which is a 6-count box. They have a medium box that is 12 count, and then they have a large box that is 24 count. They also have like a gluten-free option, which is really nice. So in the small, we're supposed to have a guava cheesecake, dark chocolate crunch, creme brulee, cookies and cream, white chocolate crunch, and white chocolate lime. All those sound pretty good, so that's exciting. It says that the small box is $16. I must have had some type of little discount or something because I paid $14.40, but shipping was $8.27. I mean, it is nice that they included like ice packs and things like that. That is a little bit expensive. Taxes were $1.36, so the total was $24.03 for me. It might be a little bit more right now if you don't have any type of coupon. So here are the little bites. Nearly 25 smackaroonies for these 6 little bites of chocolate. Well, I guess they're not even really chocolate. Some of them might be chocolate flavored, but I don't think they're, you know, they're not like a traditional chocolate bonbon. Oh, that one has a tiny Oreo on top. That's adorable. Oh, how cute. You see that itty bitty tiny Oreo? That's precious. Oh, they smell really good. It smells really nice in here. All right, since there's only 6 of them, I guess we could go ahead and give each one of them a try. I'm assuming this one down here at the end with the little green stuff on it is the lime one. I'm hoping anyway. Those little green flecks are. We can go ahead and try that one first since I'm fairly certain I know what that one is. Oh, it looks like a tiny little muffin. It's coated in sugar all the way around it, and then there's just like a little bit of lime stuff there on the top. I gotta say, I am very excited to try these. I've wanted to try them for so long. I've been seeing the videos of these guys for so long, so I am quite excited. Oh. Ooh. Huh. You know what? The flavor is fantastic. I'm not a huge lime person, citrus dessert person. The flavor of that's really good. The lime isn't overpowering. It's not really tart or anything. The reason I was like making faces, it was pure sugar. It was so sweet. It's coated in sugar on the outside. The filling on the inside, I thought it was gonna be like fully creamy, but it also had like granulated sugar in it. So it really felt just like kind of like a whole mouthful of sugar. The inside by itself actually is pretty good, even with the little granules in it. I think potentially what was throwing me off was just like so much sugar on the outside. It did have a nice crunch though. Personally, that one might be just a little too sugar crystal crunchy for me. But not all of these are coated in sugar like that, so I'm excited to try the rest of them. I'm gonna assume this little guy here is guava cheesecake, because I don't know if that's guava or not, but it doesn't seem like it would be anything else in the list. So again, this one looks less muffiny. That first one was just an adorable little muffin. This one also doesn't have any sugar coating on the outside, so I might like this texture better. Oh, it's so squishy. I don't want to like play with it like Play-Doh, but like at the same time I kind of do. Oh, it's so squishy soft. Oh my goodness. What do I even compare this to? It's really good, first of all. It's tasty. The texture is just something, I've just never had this texture. What is this? The guava jelly on the top, it tastes fine. It's just kind of like a sugary taste. It doesn't have too much of like a powerfully fruity taste. But like this squishy stuff down here, it's like if cheesecake were thick, pliable pudding. That's probably not a good description. It's good. Why can't I figure out on earth what that texture is? I'm just having the hardest time comparing it to anything. It tastes like cake. It tastes like cake, but like as like a thick paste. I don't know. It tastes like cake paste. Cheesecake and cake mixed together into like a squishy ball. And it's good. It's really good. It's just so different. But I obviously can't stop eating it. I've eaten like tiny little pieces with my fingers. It gives me the sensation of something like I'm not supposed to eat, which makes it even more fun. I like that. But let's go for the cookies and cream one next, because hopefully I'll be able to describe that one a little bit better. Again, that looks like a tiny little cupcake. Like a tiny little Oreo cupcake. How precious! Ooh. Okay, this one is much sweeter than that second one, the guava cheesecake. The texture is also different. It has a bit of that graininess that the first one did. It doesn't have the big chunks of like sugar crystals though, so I like the texture better than the first one. This one to me tastes like cookies and cream fudge. If you've ever been to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, I don't go many places, so most of my references are like Gatlinburg, Tennessee, but there's a fudge shop on every corner. And they'll be like, hey, come here, you wanna buy some of our $20 a pound fudge? And you're like, oh, you know, not really, but I will try it because the samples are fun. And then, you know, you pick the cookies and cream fudge, and that's what this tastes like. It tastes good. It really does taste good. This texture, I love this texture. I wish this one had this texture. This one might just be, again, a little bit too grainy, a little bit too sweet for me, but it still tastes good. Okay, let's go for the white chocolate crunch next here. I think that's really cute. All these little like white chocolate little crunchy balls on the top. Oh, it goes all the way around. Oh, that makes it more fun. It looks like a weird pale raspberry or something. I'm really hoping the inside of this one is like that guava cheesecake one. Little crunchy balls on the outside are good. They're going everywhere in tiny little balls. That one's not as sweet as the cookies and cream one, somehow, even though it's white chocolate. The inside of that one, the texture is also like the inside of the Oreo one and the first one. I feel like I like this one better though, texture-wise. I'm a texture person, by the way. You probably could figure that out. But I like this one more texture-wise than the Oreo one because it has like this encasement of these little balls on it. So you don't really like detect the granules as much. Yeah, like the balls break it up. I think that's really good. I also really like white chocolate. Let's go ahead and do the creme brulee one because I think we might have the same issue as the lime one, just with like the amount of sugar crystals on the outside. It looks really good though. It's like a nice little toasty cornbread muffin. And this texture, the flavor is fine. It's just the texture. The ending flavor is fantastic. That caramelization of the sugar, so good. Has like a vanilla-y, really rich taste to it. Delicious. But for this one, it's just like the first one. Really thickly coated with like big crystals of sugar on the top, and then on the inside, it's really grainy as well. So when you're biting into it, it's really grainy, but it's also super soft. So you're just feeling like grain as you're biting through it. Okie dokie, let's move on here to the dark chocolate crunch. I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty much precisely like the white chocolate crunch, but we'll see how that dark chocolate tastes. Those are really crunchy. Oops, fully missed my mouth. Ooh, oh, that one's real tasty. I'm glad I saved this one for last. The inside of this one has a little bit of like grain to it, but it's not nearly as grainy as the rest of them. A bit more smooth. It's definitely not like too like crazy over sweet. There's a lot of sweetness there, but it's not like sickeningly sweet. The crunchiness of those little balls is really good. And I do think it helps disguise some of the grit a little bit because when you have it all together in one bite, it's very tasty. Okay, that's really good. I really like that one, but I love this food Play-Doh. I wish this texture was inside all the rest of these, because even if it was coated in sugar on the outside, I think it would be fine if the inside texture was just nice and smooth and creamy and luxurious and like this, like a paste. Whatever this paste is, I love it. Alrighty, so we've had our little candy break. I was thinking to myself, like, what else kind of says like Halloween trick-or-treating? And sometimes when you're a kid and you're out trick-or-treating, you get toys instead of candy, which for some children, that's a lot of fun. I personally really like candy, but I saw this toy and I thought that could be kind of fun. You know how I very much so enjoyed squishing around that mushy paste food that we just ate right then? Well, this is like a little mushy paste fidget toy and I thought it looked really pretty and I had to squeeze it. I had to. So this is from NeeDoh, which is definitely not just a TikTok shop. I feel like I've seen stuff from this brand like in a gaming store that we were in. They sell like cards and Pokemon stuff, and I feel like I've definitely seen stuff from this brand in there. But they're also definitely super popular on TikTok. They have sold almost 61,000 items on the TikTok shop. They have 2,150 reviews with a 4.5 star. Now this isn't the top seller on their TikTok shop. The top seller with 26.6 thousand sales is actually the NeeDoh Ice Cube, which is the one that I saw first. But this one looked prettier than that one, so I got this one instead. But this one has been sold 12.3 thousand times with a 4.6 star rating. Oh man, I'm kind of sick to my stomach from all my sugar paste. So this is the Dream Drop from NeeDoh. It has like a little stand that it comes with, and there's like glitters and stuff on the inside. I felt like it'd be nice to have something to like do with my hands when I get nervous or while I'm editing videos or something, because I tend to smoosh on my hands a lot just by themselves, like nothing in there, just hand smushing hand. So I thought maybe it'd be nice if it was, you know, instead of my hand skin that I was smushing, it was like a pretty little blue sparkly thing. This was $4.99. I did have to pay for shipping, which was $5.62. The taxes were 64 cents, so total this was $11.25. But I think I just saw on the website if you buy over $30 worth of stuff, then you get free shipping. So if you're gonna buy multiple items, if you're into little squishy, fidgety type things, not like around $5 a piece, you could definitely get a few items on here and get free shipping. So I ordered this on October 11th and I got here October 21st, so about 10-day shipping time, and it has been a few days since I received it, and I have been fighting every urge of my body to open this up and squeeze it. I wanted to know what this felt like so bad, so I'm really excited to finally be able to get on into it if I can. Ooh, get out of there. Oh, uh-oh. This is basically like that candy I just ate, but like I can keep it on my desk and it won't expire and I can still like squeeze it. Ooh. And it regains its shape once it's been squeezed, which I really, really like. I love that it goes back into like its original form. Oh, it's like the best stress ball. You know those like balloons filled with flour? It's like one of those stress balls, but better. It has just a nice texture, and then this thing, it's, you can peel it. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. And then you have a little stand, so it like, you can just set it all nicely like on your desk. You know how bad I want to bite this? This is the most biteable thing I've ever had. It does feel a little like on the tacky side on the outside, so I'm wondering if it's gonna, well, I don't have to wonder. It's already collecting little bits of like sugar. Little bits of sugar on it. Little bits of like dust and sugar and fuzz. But I'm wondering if it would just be really easy to like, you know, rinse off. Oh, this is so much fun. I really like it. Oh no. Alrighty guys, that brings me to the last category I have for y'all here today. That is the home decor category. You can't have Halloween without a little bit of home decor. One of these items is kind of like a true Halloween home decor item, and the other one again is just maybe more like the essence of Halloween and fall and cozy times. We can talk about that one first, and then we can talk about the one that ruined my ceiling. So the first home decor item we have here is this candle warmer. I had never heard of a candle warmer until TikTok. We make and sell candles at our store. We have sold thousands of candles and we had never heard of a candle warmer. I told my mom about it the other day and I was like, yeah, a candle warmer. And she was like, you mean like a wax melter? And I was like, yeah, but different. Yes, but also like kind of upside down. So I really wanted to get one of these little guys and test it out. So I went ahead and picked this one. Now this one I did actually buy on Amazon because at the time I couldn't find any of these candle warmers that shipped for free. And by the time you added in shipping and stuff, like way more expensive than they were on Amazon. So I just went and found one that I saw on TikTok on Amazon because I figured, you know, it's the same thing. So the one I was able to find just happened to be 50% off. It's originally $29.99, but I was able to get it for $15.89 by the time like taxes and everything were all said and done. So I figured it would be okay to get one from Amazon for just like way cheaper than I'd be able to get it for on TikTok. So I happen to have two of these same exact candles, which also happen to be like a $45 candle a piece that I got in FabFitFun. So we're about to burn $90 worth of candles. I was a little taken aback by that, a little shaken by that, but I did really want to burn the same exact two candles just to see how they would react under the heat lamp and with fire. I did have like a wee bit of a problem adjusting like the head and the lamp and everything at first. I was having a hard time getting it to where it would like line up with the holder underneath it, so it wasn't at a crazy angle or anything, or like actually being able to fit the candle up underneath it after I finally got it lined up. But once I got it lined up, I went ahead and I turned it on. It does have a couple of different settings. There's a timer setting where you can pick like when you want it to turn off. There is just a stay on setting, and then there's also a dimmer so you can dim the light or you can bring it up. I just went ahead and put it on like full power, just full power ahead. The light bulb that does come in it gets incredibly hot. It is very, very toasty. And it does come with one replacement bulb, so that's good. So I went ahead and started just cooking the first one, heat lamp cooking the first one, and then I lit the other candle just normally. So I have a little update here for the 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour mark. I also have an update for what it looks like at like 1:42-ish a.m. When you've left it on the entire time and you've gone well past your 4-hour check-in mark. And that what it looks like at that time is a full container of just melted wax. I had to poke a knife in there just to see. It's liquid all the way down. Doesn't look like it because it's still kind of cloudy at the bottom, but no, it's entirely melted. So it's safe to say the candle warmer works. It warms the candle, daggone it. Whereas the flame is still trying. It's really trying to make it to the edge. It truly is. I've always been told that you gotta let a candle burn all the way across. And if you don't let it burn all the way across, the candle will form a memory, and that's like, you know, when it tunnels. So the candle warmer just kind of, it takes care of that. I definitely think there are pros and cons for both the candle warmer and just like the regular candle itself. If you live in a place where you cannot light a flame, I think a candle warmer will work really well. Especially like, you know, wax warmers, wax melters can be a little bit messy, but this way you can just take like a candle that already has a container, stick it under there, melt it, and then when you're done with that one, let it reharden, and then, you know, pick a different one. I also like that when you smell it, because you really can smell like the scent coming out of the candle warmer. There's no added like burnt scent, which I honestly love the smell of like a candle that's been blown out. It is really nice to have like just the pure scent of the candle too, but I also really like the fire burny smell. So also I love the look of the flickering flame. I think it's very relaxing, and one of the reasons that I enjoy candles is I like the tiny fire in them. I really enjoy that part. But I do also think I could really see myself using both regular candles and then also putting some under a candle warmer. So personally, I'm really enjoying the candle warmer, but if you want if you want more candles in your home, you can get some fun fake ones that dangle from the ceiling, and then when you go to take them down, also just rip off little pieces of your ceiling. That's a fun bonus extra. You get your ceiling distressed for free. Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. Okay. My dad worked so hard on color matching part of my ceiling, and now it's messed up. So the next item here, I mean, these were inescapable on TikTok coming up on Halloween. They are the floating Harry Potter candles. They're all over the place because they're cool. Like that's a cool thing. Like a floating candle, you turn it on and off with a wand. That's cool. So of course we wanted some. So yeah. Okay, this is a cautionary tale. Sometimes TikTok shop things just destroy your house a little bit. The ones that I picked were from Athenia's store, and I liked these because they had like little dripping wax on them. They're flickering, they had little dripping wax on them. They came with 2 wands, and I just thought they looked really pretty and cute. I purchased the 20-piece 2-wand set, and they were $30. So we got them. Of course, they didn't come with batteries. Nothing comes with batteries. So I bought a giant pack of batteries, Duracell batteries, and then we got to work putting all the batteries in, testing them out, playing with the wands, you know, doing some Harry Potter spells. And then we were discussing where we want to put them, and in my mind I'm like, man, you know, these little tacky bits that came with the candles that are intended to hang from your ceiling, these feel really sticky, but surely they are fine to put on your ceiling because they came with them. I also looked at the little, like, you know, instructions and stuff. The only thing they said is if you have painted your ceiling recently, you need to wait 7 days before you can like attach these to a freshly painted ceiling. We did paint our ceiling. It's been well over 7 days. My gut's telling me maybe don't put the sticky thing on your ceiling. And I should have listened. You should always listen to your gut. We went ahead and grabbed a ladder, and I got up there with my floating candle. I measured Jeremy's head to make sure that it wouldn't hit him in the head when he walked through. And then I stuck it to the ceiling. I went ahead and stuck the first one to the ceiling. But before I like really pushed on it, I was like, you know, I'm gonna see how easy this is to take off. So I went to try to peel it off just to see how easy it would be, and I found out very quickly it wasn't gonna be easy at all. So I continued to very delicately peel it off as delicate as I possibly could, all for it to eventually start ripping the paint off my ceiling. I could see it cracking. I could see, like, it wasn't even just like a little bit of paint, like it was gonna be a chunk of paint, drywall, I don't know. It was attached with the grips of like death to my ceiling. So I did the only thing that I could do, and I cut the string off, and I just left the clear sticky thing on my ceiling. Because it was either that or try to rip it down and then patch it with some like drywall mud or something, and then try to rematch the color of the ceiling. that my dad worked so hard to match in the first place. I regrouped for a minute and I was like, you know what? We have a fireplace that we're not gonna use, at least right now. So let's just make a pretend fireplace and we can dangle the candles from in front of the little glass. Just enough to give the effect. I would like to go back in and fill in little like gaps and stuff, but I was so distraught from the failure that was the ceiling candles that this is all I could manage at the moment. But I like it. I think it's cute. I really like the little wands. They work pretty well. Every now and then you kind of have to like press the on button a couple times and the off button to get all the candles to work together at once. Alrighty folks, well that is everything I have for this TikTok video. I've been filming for so long. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a quick little fast video. It's been like 3 hours. I'll try to cut this down pretty far. I'm sure there's way too much rambling. It is 2 a.m. and the rambling just really comes out at nighttime. Let me know if there's anything that you all have seen that's super popular on TikTok that you'd like me to try out so you don't have to. And that's all I have for you guys today, so thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It means the absolute world to me. I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!